Second Corinthians 12. Yes. Chapter 13. This is the third time I am coming to you. In the mouth of two or three witnesses shall every word be established. I told you before and foretell you as if I were present the second time, and being absent now I write to them, which heretofore have sinned, and to all others that, if I come again, I will not spare, since you seek a proof of Christ speaking in me, which to you word is not weak, but is mighty in you. Yes. Now these two or three witnesses, every word will be established. Yeah. Who was it that said that I was in Sequim, Washington? Was it the officer that issued the traffic citation? The officer that interviewed me? Or was it some other officer that said I was there? Yeah. You know, there is this idea that there are some corrupt police officers. Yes. That were having sex with my wife. Yes. Her look-alike, her twin, or her clone. Now, for all of you that decide to screw yourselves in, by the, what's it say here? Two or three witnesses shall every word be established. Now, let's say I was able to talk to my sons today. Do you know if your mother has any twin sisters that she didn't tell me about while we were married? So the truth is, my wife's twins have been screwing you. Yes. And you decided to screw me. Right. And you did that because of your false accusation of crime! Two or three witnesses. Now, on December 31st of 2015, who was it that said I was in Sequim, Washington? Was it the individual that did actually see the violating of the restraint provisions at 7:47 a.m. or 4:48 p.m.? Was there any officer of the law? Yes. At the actual location where this supposedly took place? Was it the citation? Oh, was it the oh, you just made the whole thing up. You're having sex with Heidi Lee Budner, the twin of my wife that she didn't tell me about while we were. Oh. You know, any time a woman uses her vagina to influence the decision making of law enforcement, yes, or she accuses an individual that she wasn't married to, yes, of violating a protection order that she wasn't named on, yes, because my wife didn't sign. Well, I'm going to want two or three witnesses for each and every accusation of violating the restraint provisions of the protection order. Now, there is what's known as you, yes. Oh, here it is. Two witnesses to the same overt act. Oh, or on confession in open court. Mm. Now, since I'm going to be the mouth, yes. Let's say I took your mouth and you decided to have sex through me. Yes. Yes, yes. And I put my sexual nerve endings into the mouth of the twin of my wife that I was married to. Yes. Now, since she looks like my wife, should I? Well, I think it'd be so much easier if it were an open confession in court, don't you? Yes. Since I have the availability of having sex with my wife's twin, yes, I would think that as sooner I. Well, you didn't want to have sex through me? Oh! Well, why don't I just have you confess to treason in open court? Yes. And that way, when you're convicted, you can. Well, how do you think this happened? Yes. You, the police department, how do you think this happened? Oh, I see. You came the money, yes, because you had sex with the twin of my wife that accused me of being in Squim. That said, if I pay, you do what I say. Yes. And that when I sew myself in to the twin of my wife, yes, because of my use of my sexual nerve endings, yes, the Squim Police Department, the Port Townsend Police Department, oh, the Port Angeles Police Department, yes, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department, and the Clallam County Sheriff's Department are all going to have sex through me, yes, so that I can have their mouths, yes. And then when I have you charged with the crime of treason, you're going to confess it up in court right now.